Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Tonight is a very exciting video. I'm so excited to do it. Little nervous also, but I am doing a collab with a fellow YouTuber called It's Me, Riri, and I will leave a link to her channel down below. And she does this, I don't know if it's a series or what, but it's called Wednesday, Wearable and Whoa. And I asked her if she was interested in doing a look with me on her Wednesday to Woe using the Bluebloods palette, because I just wanted to use this again. So basically for the Woe, you're going to do an out there eye look, like wow, you know, whoa, and then a wearable one. So yeah, I'm excited. This is going to probably end up being a long video because I don't edit and you know how it goes. So let's get started. I'm not going to put my foundation and that on first in case there's fall down. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this new spray that I picked up from Boots. Excuse me. And of course I'm going to get the burps. And I decided to put a little blue top on in aid of the Bluebloods. And I have very, very humid hair. Look, I look like a lion. It's madness. So the ears are on to keep that out the way. Anyway, this is the CYO Shake to Wake Triple Fix Prime Glow and Set Mist. And I only got this literally last Friday. Obviously, there's no point in me saying last Friday because I pre-record. You're not going to see this video till August and it's July just now. But I got it at the end of July and like, look how much I've used already. So you give it a good shake and then spritz. I love a spray. So we're priming with that to start off with, so that's just got a bit of stuff going on, but I suppose I'm going to have to wait for it to dry now, aren't you really? Okay, let's get a sponge on the go. So I'm just going to dab this in just because, being the ball bag that I am, my micro pore tape isn't going to stick, is it, if I don't do that. I will be nothing if I don't have you. Right, so good old micro pore tape here, just to try and give it that bit of preciseness, and the same on the eye. Now this eye is going to be my wearable eye and this eye is going to be my woo. And I've decided that because this eye I always seem to find easier to work with. So that's what I am going to try anyway. So I'm sure you'll have all seen this already. This is the Bluebloods palette by Jeffree Star. This is the only Jeffree Star I own. And I got it sent to me and I love it. Okie dokes. So let's grab some brushes and let's have a wee look at what we're doing. So I'm going to take this little angled brush, and I have to remind myself this side is the Woe eye, and we're going to start with that eye. So the first colour I'm going to go into though is I'm going to go into Wealthy, just to put all over the lid. Now I haven't primed my lids because I've got really dry eyelids, so I really just don't feel that I'll need to do that. I'm just going to pop this all over. It is quite chalky, the shadows in this palette, so that's another reason why I didn't want to do my base makeup first, because it is just going to fall down onto my face. And I'm taking that all the way up to my brow. So I'm going to do one eye at a time. So we'll do the wow, what you wearing, girl? Eye. And then the next shade I am going to go into is, oh, there's such scary shades in here. I feel like I need to use my wee mirror because it's actually so heavy, this thing. I wouldn't be nothing if I don't have you. Right, I've got some brushes here. So let's take these little bad boys out. Let's see what I got. Oh my god. Right. So we'll take a smaller brush. These are just brushes that I got. Well, this is actually MAC 217. I thought it was from a set that my dad got me one time. Oh, I'm so terrified to go in with these dark colours because you know I'm going to mess it up, and Riri is like so good at makeup. But we're going to go for it, and I am going to go into this shade here, first of all, which is called I'm Cold. And I'm just going to put this on in my brush. And I am going to just take it. Oh my god, I don't know how this is going to go. Let's tape something down. And I'm just going to put that as a wash of colour over the first colour that I put on. And you can take it onto the tape because that's pretty much what it's there for. As I am no makeup artist, Riri is a self-trained freelance makeup artist. So obviously her skills are going to be off the charts. So I set myself up for a fall there, didn't I? When I was like, hey, do you want a collab? But it's all fun and games. And then I'm just taking this. This is from a set by Emax Design. I think Dad got them off Amazon for me one Christmas. And I am just getting the brush in my eyeball. I'm going back in with the same brush. And now, see what I mean about fall down? See how it's just, can you see it flaky there on the... I'm now going to go in with the shade. I don't know. Is that shimmery? Is that shimmery? Or is it matte? Hold on. Hold on. It's got a bit of shimmer to it, I think. I don't know then. I hope that's nobody coming to my door. Oh well, I'll just pretend I'm in the shower. Right, I'm actually going to go into Scary Blue Monday. And we'll see what happens. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Matches my top. And I am going to just lightly start popping it on to the eye, bit by bit. Just taking it like that, and I'm looking down into my mirror just so that I can see what I'm doing. And I need another little blendy brush. I have this Zoeva eye blender. I think it's a 223, and I'm just going to blend that. See, we're at 7 minutes already, so you know it's going to be a long one from me. And then I'm going back in with that shade, and we are literally just going to take a bit more of that and just gradually add it in. And I'm just going to pull it over into the inner part of my eye and down, as you can see. And then back into this little blendy brush and just sweep it on. It's turned out a beautiful day actually, but it's been so, the weather's humid. It's humid, and it's too much for me, especially at work. So I'm going to concentrate again just on this outer edge. Just adding a wee bit more into there. It's actually a really stunning colour. And then with the excess, just sweeping it on down the eye. And then back with the blending. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like that's quite patchy as a colour. So I think some of the colours in this Blue Bloods is quite patchy. Right, the next shade I think I am going to delve on into is a bit of Blue Blood itself, which is this one here. And I'm going to take a smaller little brush. These are new brushes to me, these ones. This is the Nancy Blending Eyeshadow Brush. So I'm just going to pop some of that on. Whoa, that packs a punch, doesn't it? And I'm going to just, oh my. take some of that and blend that. Now that blends so much nicer than that darker blue, it really does. That is super nice. We're just going to take this little blending brush again by Zoeva and just blend it in. Gorgeous. That blended so much nicer. Obviously you can see I've got a bit of fall down there. Now I am going to go back into Blue Bloods again, and I am just going to intensify it if I can without making a mess of it. Back in the blend. They do seem to blend really quite easily actually. Then I'm going to go back into this brush again, which was the MAC one, and back into Blue Monday, which was this dark shade on the corner there, which I feel is more like a purpley sort of blue, but I feel like it's really patchy. Like it, you know, it's not grabbing onto the skin and blending to the way that I wanted it. I might actually use the Nancy one and see if I can just sort of diffuse the two colours together there. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go back to this brush, and I'm going to go back to Wealthy, which was the light shade that I put at the top, and just sort of add a little bit like that, just to diffuse that as well, just to... Now, we have to do shimmer, don't we? But I'm going to use this brush, and I'm going to go into that Blue Monday, the really scary blue, and I'm going to look up, and I'm going to try and put it under my eye without it looking like I've been punched. I really struggle to do under eye makeup because I think I've got puffy eyes as it is, so I really don't think I need to be punched in the eye anymore. And then I'm going to go into Blue Bloods, which was the lighter blue, and I'm going to add that there. Then I'm going to take that little blender brush and we're going to work it out. Now it looks ridiculous right now. I look like a blue panda. Now I'm going to use this Ocean Ice, which looks beautiful, right? I also have here some NYX glitter glue, because when I swatched this glittery one, it was very patchy. So I'm going to try it with just with my finger without the glitter glue first and see how I get on. So let's just go into it. This is what it looks like. I'm not giving you the middle finger, by the way, just happens to be the finger I put it on. And I'm just going to press it on and show you what I mean. See? It's quite patchy, actually. And also, it's falling down. So, I've never used this NYX glitter glue before. So I'm going to take a tiny wee bit of that onto my hand. And I'm going to place it on my eyeball. Well, no, obviously not on my eyeball. Oh, that's nipping. That's not a good sign. Ho ho ho. Okay, we might be allergic to that somehow. Right, let's move on swiftly. Get this flat brush. I don't know, I might have to take that off. That is nipping. And we are going to put some of this. Let's calm down on the nipping now. See, I get really dry, like eczema eyelids, so it maybe isn't quite the best for me to use that. This brush is not floating my boat either. So let's just try some of that one. I'm just stamping it onto the eye just now. I know you're probably thinking, what was the point of putting that light blue on, because you've just thingied it, but as I said, I'm no makeup artist, so I'm just sort of going with the flow. Oh, that's so pretty. Now, give me a blending brush and let's try and see if we can blend that out. I think this might be my least favourite shade in the whole palette because it just doesn't sit nice. Look at it. It just looks really patchy and textured, and I don't know. Right, I'm not loving that. So I'm going to go in with this shade here called Deceased, and I'm going to pop a bit of that over the top of it because I'm really not loving that at all. And we'll just see if we can salvage what is going on here. I told you that the Riri's video will be way much better than mine because I always fuck it up. Right, give me that blending brush. Where is it? Okay. There's still patchy bits. I'm seeing patches, look, which is really busting my balls. So let's go back into that Blue Monday and see if we can sort it out. So definitely bear in mind, if you're thinking of getting this Bluebloods palette, some of the shadows are really honestly not that great, unfortunately. And then I'm just taking a wee bit of the light blue as well and mixing it on the end since it went a bit Pete Tong. Now that's annoying me too. So let's take a little bit more of the light colour and just see if I can smooth out that line there. How's that looking to you? See what I mean? Like that wee bit there. La la la. Where's the thing? Let's just go back into that and see if we can just salvage. That's what I mean. I'm at 17 minutes and I've only done one eye, and I've still got the rest of my face to do as well. Okay, I'm going to leave that eye for the now, and let me just get a little spongy wungy, and now we're going to move on to this. So this is the whoa, and we're going to do the wearable eye on this one. So let me just put those brushes there so that I know that I've used those ones for that, and let's just take another one. So the first shade I'm going to go into for my wearable eye is this shade up here called Princess. There's loads of fallout, honestly. And we're just going to excuse the eyebrows because they're a riot, and we've got the rogue hairs that are halfway down the eye there, which is just dandy. Thanks for calling, you know. So we'll just use this just all over the lid, and then I'm going to go into Celebrity Skin, which is another matte shade. I want to get the lipstick in Celebrity Skin, and then I'm just going to lightly, this is a Essence eye blender brush. I seem to be using eye blenders to actually do the makeup rather than blending, but I'm just sort of taking this into my socket and just blending it up and back and forward and all that jazz. And all that jazz. Okay, and now I need another little brush. This is a, I don't know what it is, because it ain't got a name on it, or it doesn't anymore. So we'll just give that a little bit more of a blend. Love this shade. This eye will probably be quicker to do because with it being Blue Bloods, it's quite, you know, full on, as you can see yourself from the colours. So I think I might take a bit of Intouchable, which is like the pink shade, and we will pop that just underneath it and kind of into the crease of my eye there. And it's going to end up going onto my eye, the eyelid, because I haven't quite mastered how to not get it to go all the way down there. I think I obviously need a smaller brush for that, you know. And then again with this one, we'll just give it a little blend. Swirling back and forward, window, wiper motions. And then it's time for the piece de la resistance. That really didn't come out, did it? And I'm going to use Crystal Flesh, which is this shimmery loveliness here. And again, I'm just going to take a flat brush, if I can find one. Is that a flat brush? Flat enough. And we are going to pop this on the eye. Oh, it's lovely. And I'm just patting it on. I'm not sweeping it on or what have you. Taking that right into the inner corner because it's so damn pretty. Oh, beautiful. Tiny little bit of blending, because we can always add more if we lose some of the intensity, you know. Oh, love that. Okay. Now, I'm not going to take any shades under my eye, because if I was doing, I don't tend to do that, but because this is a bold eye, I thought I would just do this. Now, this one is still not, I'm not loving it. So I think what I'm going to try is I'm going to take a brush and a spray of something. And I'm going to spray my brush. And I'm going to go into that Deceased shade again. And I'm going to see if I can just intensify the colour to make it pop more. And I think I'm just going to go over this one too, because that really is patchy. I'm not a fan of that blue matte at all. And then I'm going to give it a blend. Oh, try not to get it in your eye. Now, I'm going to take the tape off. Whoop. I've got so much micropore tape like all around my room. I'm not going to lie, my eyelid's a bit thingy with putting that glitter glue on. So here's the fallout of it all. I'm also going to actually spray this brush and put a tiny bit more of the Crystal Flesh on here, just to give that a bit more impact as well. Look at that, it looks like a foil. That's so cool. Now I can't use that blender because that, my dear, has got blue on it. So we'll just, the only thing is, see, because I'm getting older, I've got, you can see all the wrinkly textures in my eyes. Okay, right. Let's, have I got wipes? Hold. Do I have wipes left? I don't have wipes left. Right, I've got some micellar water here. And oh, dandy, a little cotton pad. So we'll just, I don't really like using micellar waters. I used to just use them, but nah. So we're just going to take this and we're going to wipe under the eye a bit, even though I'm going to be popping on the rest of my stuff. Put that out the way. Okay, something new that I picked up is this Revlon Photo Ready Rose Glow Hydrating Illuminating Primer. So I'm going to take some of this onto my end. It's got little beads on it. So you rub it between your hands and you activate the beads, and then you just pop it on. And look, it just gives you a nice healthy glow. I look crazy. And I am going to use my sample that I got from MAC. This is Face and Body in C1. And it's really, really liquidy, which you see I'll probably spill it all over my bed because that's just how Julie rolls, you know. So I'm going to add this on to my face, but not my body. Oh, see what I mean? I've dipped into it too much. And a little goes a long way. I've just heard so many people talking about this, and the only MAC foundation that I have ever tried was the Pro Longwear, which was okay, but well, I wouldn't say it was longwear anyway. But and then I've heard a lot of people talking about Face and Body, so I went in and I asked them if I could be matched, and I think C1's the lightest one, and I was actually quite surprised because I'm not particularly fair skinned, you know. I do tan and I get red, like look at the natural sort of redness, but you know, and I do like the feel of it. Like it looks like I've got nothing on, but you know, it's giving me a bit of something. I don't know if it's like severe coverage or not. I really don't think I'm in love with that blue eye that I did, but hey ho. Right, let's take a wee bit of this just to take down the neck so that we're all blended in and matching. I've got 2 more videos to film after this because I was like, I'm going to come in from work and I'm going to be proactive and get some videos done since I've been away for a week's holiday, and I'm away again in 3 weeks time. So right, oh, that's that on. I'll put the lid back on it. See, like you get a shit ton. They really are generous with that. Now, where is my corrector? Because the bags under my eyes are hella real. Right, excuse me while I dig deep for it. There we go. So this isn't my favourite colour corrector, but it's okay. This is the Naked Skin by Urban Decay in Peach. But I really love, this is a colour corrector, this isn't a concealer. I really love the Bobbi Brown one, so I'm actually going to have to pick that up again. I should have probably maybe have put this under my makeup, but it just kind of counteracts the darkness that one has. If you stick with me to the end of this video, then thanks. I haven't got a clue how to edit, and you know what, I just can't be arsed. At the end of the day, this is me, and this is what you get, and you know, sometimes I think it's better, like I prefer people that just, you know, they leave the mistakes in and whatever else, instead of making it all as if everything's all shiny and bright. Now over that, I'm going to take one of my favourite concealers. This is the Radiant Reveal Concealer by Bourjois, and I am the shade 02 Beige. Oh, I've got stuff all over my new top. Oh, there's something in my eye or annoying me, and I'm just going to pop this. This is starting to dry out. No! And I'll take some around my nose because I always got redness. And then we'll go back in with the EcoTools sponge. I don't know, like on camera this foundation looks fab, but here I just look as pale as can be. Like I really honestly think maybe I could go up a shade in Face and Body actually, but I don't know. Oh, my eyes are getting so old. All these lines and my milia's coming back again a bit. I have to be honest, See, looking up close, see the way the glitters in that sit with, whether it's my eyes or it's these thingies by Jeffree Star. They're just literally not the best. I'm going to use this Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh powder just to put under my eyes. And set the concealer around my nose. Okay, the lid on that. And now I'm going to add some liner. I'm going to use this Model Co, and it's like a navy blue on this eye. Actually, no. I'm going to use the navy blue on this eye to make this one pop. How's that for controversial? Does anyone else, apart from if they suffer with the heat, feel more productive or proactive when they go home if it's still light at night and the sun's shining? Like they want to do a bit more rather than if it was like wintry to just come in and sit down. So a nice bit of navy blue gives that a bit of something. And then for the dramatic eye, I'm going to use this Physicians Formula. What's going on? It won't go down, so this is probably going to break. Black eyeliner. Oh, that's not working. Oh, yeah, that's totally screwed. Great. Have we got another? Have we got a black liner in here? Yes, you can always trust. I've got another one of these. Della Diego Palmer to come through and save the day. So yeah. Gorgeous. So that makes that pop. What are we at? 32. Groovy. And then I'm going to use this Tarte Gifted mascara. Should have really used the brown mascara for this eye, just to keep it soft, but okay, that's the mascara on. Then I am going to use my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in a big brush like this. Oh, it smells so good. Physicians Formula are now stocked on Feel Unique, people, if you weren't aware. So you should totally check it out if you've never tried it. And this butter bronzer, I highly, highly recommend it. It's so good. So good, you just want to eat it. Now, let me look here. Seems a wee bit diffused a bit there. I don't know, I look a bit pale on the forehead, but anywho. Then I am going to use this L'Oreal Life's a Peach blush because I love a bit of a peachy blush. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, isn't it gorgeous? And for highlight, I'm going to use the highlighter from my Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow with one of my favourite brushes. This is the Essence Cheek Brush. I love it. I love the shape of it. And look, it just literally, oh, glides. It glides on. Lovely. This is more of a subtle kind of a highlight, really, which is kind of what we're needing, I suppose. So what I haven't got on me there is a lipstick, but I've got my MAC lipstick there, so it's not too bad. And then what else was I thinking? Oh, yes, use this. I'm going to go back into this and I'm going to go to Cullinan, which is this sparkly thing. And I'm going to add a bit of it. Oh, now I'm just drag queen. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Let's just tone that in a bit. Oh yes, Dame Edna Everage, I mean, eat your heart out. And I might tap a tiny bit of it onto here. But it's a bit much, isn't it? It's a bit flipping much. That's probably ruined it. And I am going to put on a neutral lip, so bear with till we get the MAC lipsticks over here, and I'll have a free at what we're thinking. I think I'm going to go for this one. This is called Sultry Move, and this is the Powder Kiss one. I don't know if this will be the right shade for it, but... and I don't really use lip liners. Oh, I should. This is the lipstick that I got in the thingy, what's it called? Latest in Beauty style summer box. Okay, so this is me finished. All I'm going to do then is I'm going to take the same spray and we're going to set it. And that's me done. So take that off. This is my take on, excuse the hair, but let's be wild, on my collab with the lovely Riri, wearing the Woe Eye and the Wearable Eye. So what do you think? Using the Bluebloods palette. So anyway guys, I'll leave a link to Riri's channel down below. Please go over, like and subscribe to her channel. Tell her I sent you, show her some love because she's so lovely. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. It's free to do so. Just click the red button down below, like this video, subscribe, share with all you know, and I'll speak to you very soon. And I just look weird because it's so bright and then I just look nuts. Anyway, thanks for coming by. Ciao!